All right, we're going for a walk. George says he's ready to go. I don't know if I'm ready to go or not.
At least it's a bit cooler.
Oh yeah, whole lot cooler. All right, let me open this up just a little. Oh, wrong way. There we go. All right. Sun's gone in. It's about what, 6 o'clock?
6:45.
6:45. And this is our nearest neighbor. Don't want to snoop on him. But almost been around. There we are. So you see, there's a lot of private space in between. From our rig, we can just barely see the front end of his truck. Site number 10, he's at number 9. We're number 8. Yeah. A pull through, right. And this has got a little slant to it. Poor George. George has got to mark his territory, as all dogs do. Overlook trail. Looks mighty cool back in there. What? Yeah. I think we have walked that one before. We're going around the outer loop. Yeah. It's number 15. Not bad. A little downhill at the back. But seems to be pretty spacious. All of them are shady now at this time of day. But boy, is it dark here at night.
And quiet.
And very quiet. Come on, George. George is trying out his new harness. He really likes it. Less restrictive around his little legs. This is number 16, which seems to be slanted just a little this way to the right as you're pulling into it. Not bad. And there's a big space between them. This is what spoils us. George!
No, baby.
Yeah, George has a problem. We're still working on socializing George around people. But these campsites, this is 17. I don't want to shine it too much because there's folks in there, as well as 18. Got a little downhill slant to it. Everything's quiet out here right now. Don't know when the parties start.
Imagine Friday night.
Yeah, probably Friday night. We've extended our stay here one more night. And what we got down here? Yeah, that's not a bad one. Slants a little toward the road. Can't really tell, I imagine, on video. But not bad. You just jack up the front of whatever you pull in. Now that one's almost flat. I'm just going to shine that real quick up where the pop-up camper is. George is walking around me. Come on, George.
Letting you.
Yeah, this is number 20. And 21, kind of downhill a little away from the road. Not bad.
We actually stayed in that one time.
Oh, did we?
I remember you were towing.
Oh,
And that bridge
yeah.
sort of restricted your backup area.
Yeah, my wife was just reminding me that we had stayed in this one time when we were towing.
It's a nice sight.
That bridge gets in the way a little as you try to maneuver in, but not bad. This bridge is a path that leads up to the backside of the bathhouse. And it's kind of a little trail that rolls up there. Not bad. The bathhouse sits in the very center of these loops. It's a loop within a loop. We're on the outer of the two loops. This is number 22. And 22, not bad. It slants a little towards the road. Looks like you'd have a lot of shade from trees all around you. But there is absolutely, as you can see, spin around from that entrance to this entrance. There's nothing but, most campgrounds would have another site in between these sites. So this is number 23, and it slants pretty hard. George. George is a country dog. He's not used to things for him to wrap his leash around. But this one slants pretty severely away from the road. And I'm gonna pause this a second. And this is number 24. Kind of rolls away from the road, but levels out real nice. Extremely level. Both left, right, and front to back. Number 25. These folks are in this one. It kind of slants off pretty good to the away from the road. Come on, George. Get over here. Yeah, to keep this from being so long, I'm going to pause these for the next little bit. This is 26. It's fairly flat. Comes a little toward the road. 28 is a pull-through site. And it, what?
No shade.
No, yeah, absolutely no shade in the day. In the broad daytime. Shut up, George. Anyway, I wouldn't be in this site. It's very uphill, very exposed. It's where two roads come together. You're right on the point. I would stay away from it unless you absolutely had to, or if you like a lot of sun. And this one, what was the number of this one? Anyway, this one kind of slants a little to the right as you pull into it. It is 27. Not bad. You'd have some shade from the big trees and all behind it. But anyway, come on, George. He got down to barking at every post he sees or smells. He's not a... Come on. He'll sleep well tonight. I think I will too. Let me pause this a second. This is site number 29, and you have shade behind you, but you're facing a pretty good view of the fields and all around here, and it's fairly level back where the camper is. So we're going to go against the grain. Let's see, do we want to go this way or do we want to go all the way around the outer?
You want to go around the outer, and then if you want to walk this loop out here.
Gotcha. Yeah, we'll do the outer loop. We just, George is getting overheated. He's getting extremely excited. He's being a little child.
A little George.
He's being just George. George has been a wild dog all his life, and I don't think he'll ever calm down. A lot more socialized than he was when we first got him. So anyway, we'll pause it here just a second. All right, this is number one. This is as you come in. This is the outer loop. This is the loop that we would be in. This site out here in the sunshine, you got a good view of the fields all around, but it slants away from the road and it is in the sunshine. So it's as you see, a back end site. Come on, George. And this is number two underneath the pokeberries here. Poke bush. And it's a pull-through site, which is not bad. Slants up from where we're standing, goes uphill to the other loop, the inner loop. Number three, you back down to the site and it's fairly flat down there.
They've done a good job of leveling where you need to park.
Yeah, they're doing the right good job with these sites when this thing was originally laid out. Let me pause here. And this is site number 4. And it slants back a little. I'm not going to shine but so much as the folks in the campsite. And got some tents in it. It's a decent flat level site. Got a lot of shade around it. And this is number 5. We're coming up on here. Sorry, dear.
No.
Keep turning, trying to walk into my wife. This is uphill, very badly uphill from the road. It would be interesting. You'd have to get the nose of your trailer or motorhome or whatever it is that you're putting in there, jack it up pretty high. This is number 6, which is not too bad. Kind of slants down but levels out when it gets down to the gravel area. And also you have a little bridge across the road. This also is one of the trails that leads to the bathhouse, which is in the center, which I will show later. I'll walk up to the bathhouse. Bathhouses here are extremely clean. I know from past visits. And you can see off in the distance that white speck, that's us. We're coming into the home stretch. George has survived. We have with George. Poor dog, tongue hanging almost to the ground. Still warm out here. This is site number 7, and it is uphill, and it is a pull-through site. And off in the distance you can see part of the pumping station or whatever for the bathhouse. The bathhouse is just the other side there. But it levels out some right at about the midpoint, right about where the picnic table is. It flattens out. So it'd be doable. But there's a lot of jacking you may have to do if you've got a real long rig to get it to fit there. But it's a doable site. All right. Nah, I got him. And they had the yurts. And the yurts are our next door neighbor. They have a pretty nice deck and stuff that runs around them. To be honest with you, I've never stayed in a yurt. I don't think I've ever been in one. I have looked in the door at the way they're laid out. Pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna pause right here for just a second. All right, where were we? Yeah, yurts. It's like you need to kind of do a little bit of groundskeeping around the grass, around the decks. There's a lot of grass. There is water on each one of the yurt locations. They've got a hydrant. This one is handicapped accessible. Got a ramp going up. That was yurt number A, or letter A, not number A. This is yurt B. That's yurt C. And these are the only yurts they have on this, in this campground that I know of. And like I said, they also have picnic areas down. This one does. That one does too. Picnic areas that go down that are kind of underneath the deck. Well, let me walk over there. You can see the picnic table and fire ring. So, don't look like they've been used very much, but this one has the same kind of path that runs along and goes down. This is yurt C. And now we come to campsite 8, which is ours. So I'm going to go and we're going to drop George off, and I'm going to do the center loop without accompaniment here, and go over to the bathrooms. So y'all stay tuned. The tour of the campsites. This is the trail just above our campsite, and we did the outer ring, which is the 15 to 29, numbers 15 and 22, 29, and we'll do the 11 through 14. It's in the center loop, and we'll show you the bathrooms. So let's go. And at some point I'll have to give everybody the sad story, but that has a good ending of how we got George and that he was a rescue. So that'll be at a later date. This is site number 11, and it slants away from the main road just a little and levels out and has a ton of trees around it. So it takes a lot for the sun to get in. This is definitely a shaded site. So, and we got some other folks out walking. All right, this is site number 12, and the fellow was coming out, him and his wife and 2 little dogs. I don't know if we got him on video earlier. He has just bought this rig, and since I own a Class C, or we own a Class C, we had to talk Class C for a few minutes. But he's from North Carolina, and anyway, he's just come back from a pretty good long trip all up the eastern coast. So he's just, this is his last stop before he heads home. Looks like he's retired. Never asked, but anyway, that is site 10. Did I say, what did I say? 12, site 12. And it, as you can see, the rig's not jacked up or anything. It's a fairly flat site and got a lot of good good shade around it. And over here is the bathhouse. Down, let me zoom in here. There's the bathhouse. Camp host is in the white camper right next to that white truck. That's where the camp host location is. But we're coming up on the bathhouse. And site number 13, which is the handicap site, said the site's closed. I don't know why, but it has a paved road that goes all the way back instead of the gravel, and it is extremely level. Yeah, handicap site. So we'll come on up, and this is where one of the pull-throughs from the outer loop comes up. One not far from our rig that I said something about, you know, it's level right there in the middle next to the picnic table. So I've seen a lot of big rigs parked in here. So you can get a big rig in there and don't have to do a whole lot of jacking. So it's a good site. And this is the bathhouse. If I can pull out instead of zooming in. There it is. They have a laundry. Yeah, it's a good, very good bathroom in there. I'll wait and see if there's any men in there. The showers are the type where they're on the outside. They have doors, individual doors for each shower. So they're pretty nice. Well tiled, really, really clean. Let's move on here. Yeah, they have an ice machine right up here at the bathhouse. And this is the laundry. I doubt it's open. I think you have to have a code to get in. No, it's open. I guess it's 2 washers, 2 dryers. And where the lights are in here. All right. Yeah. And a big sink. Real nice in here. Oop, and lock myself in. There we go. We'll come on around. Yeah, and that is the camp host over here on this side. And we have the this restroom is both men's and women's and handicapped. So they have yeah, so some of these restrooms are closed. I didn't notice that. But and an outside sink. And you come around and the showers are all individual. That says shower unavailable. Must be having some problems. Let me back off here a little. Anyway, yeah, let's open one of the showers. Yeah, really nice showers. Somebody just used this one. The floor is a little wet, but mirror, seat, place to put your clothes on. Got rails all around, almost like a handicapped accessible arrangement. You can see the handicap notation on there. Looks like they all are. Well, no, this one didn't. Let's see the difference in this one. Yeah, that one is locked. I don't think there's anybody in it. Well, I wanted to see one without the handicap stuff in it. No, all of the others are locked. You have to go into ones with the handicap notation or rails and things. So that is the that's what the showers, bathrooms are like. Let me go around here to one of the bathrooms. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Big bathroom and clean. A little stuffy in here, but not bad. And it has rails and all for handicap. Let me turn the light out. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fairly new campground. So I don't think it's been here but about 10 years. I may be wrong. But anyway, we'll do the rest of the sites. This is one of the trails where the little bridges are. This is where the trail comes out. So you can cut across. You don't have to walk all the way around the loop. You can cut through the woods to get to the bathroom if you're in the outer loop. So this is where you buy your wood. It's an honor system. Yeah, $6 for 12 sticks. That's what it says. That's almost looking like kindling. Kind of small, but that's all right. I don't think it's a whole lot of reason for a fire right now, as hot as it is. So it's a camp host, and this is site number 14. Nice site, nice rig, very level. Let me open it up. There we go. Anyway, I got a car behind me, and then we'll get run over doing this. So I think we're back out here. I think that was it. We'll see. Yeah, we're back out here to the field. So, guys, I hope that helps you if you are coming to this campground. Just let you know what the sites you have out here. Really, there's not a bad site. It's just some are better than others. And yeah, this is I don't even know what site this is. I don't see a number. But oh, it's a pull through. Yeah, so the number would be on the other side. Yeah, this is the one right out on the corner here, right out where the sun shines. All right, y'all take care. Hope this helps anybody coming to visit Powhatan State Park in Powhatan, Virginia. Take care. They call this section of the park the River Bend Campgrounds. And I want to apologize for this video being so long. And I ask you to like and subscribe. Thank you so very much.